Now think about this, right? If we connected, right? Everything is connected. And it's a collage I made, by the way. But the ancestors did a dance. It was called a rain dance, right? So you know the Egyptian god Ra, which is light, right? And then you got the word in, which is rain. It's raining light, raining information, right? The Egyptian god Ra personified this, said he was had all the attributes of wisdom and all that good shit, right? Now, if light is symbolizing information in the religions, okay, boom, we got that down. Before the information was corrupt, right? The ancestors did a rain dance for the energies to grow, which is the crops. Okay, so think about this. People dying with 10 to 20 pounds of feces in them, right? Like, wow, why so much? We storing it for energy. Your body eating at this 24/7, so to speak. So, depending on what you putting in your body, the type of energy you gonna be producing. Cause your body's chewing up that energy, right? Hence why people die with that much in them because it's storing it. Storage. So they'll do the rain dance for the crops. Think about these thunderstorms, right? These thunderstorms are being induced by by the dances that the ancestors are doing in this circle, right? They connecting to the most high or thought source, light source. So when this thunderstorm gets to brewing, it's stirring, right? So during the stirring, get the lightning going. The lightning, the lightning, and the thunder is hitting the ground, the ocean, and the trees. You see the bee got the honeycomb in the larva and it gotta be in a tree. I'm just saying. It will only make sense. But it's shocking the ground, the ocean, and the tree. Them three places got larvae there, and other insects encased in their they shells in the physical. Well, actually, it's larva. They say is it's an empty shell, but depending on the voltage is when these larvae get to transforming into worms, because that's the direct hit. Because think about it, being direct, it's like a thing in the past. People talk to you in double talk. Nowadays, like you like, it's weird. You catch these people that talk and double talk and subliminal messages. They don't talk to you like directly how they need to. They speak around a point and use examples, talk in third person, weird shit, and it create conflict. And it ain't their fault. They learned it from somewhere, and we got to get out of that too. A lot of shit ain't our fault. Like, we learning it, and we ain't willing to dump it out and then learn something new. Matter of fact, learn what we know will help us. So, yeah, but okay. The indirect hit, like this remind me of the Matrix right here, when Neo was the only one that woke up, looking at the other people in the pods. That same type of shit. This that same type of symbolism right here. Cause look, it's 10 planets, 9 planets, right? We got eight chakras. Eight chakras. And my interpretation of the chakras and these points right here, we had to pass to be able to use majority of the cognition we using right now. Cause like even the subconscious is controllable. We just gotta be more aware on how to manipulate it. But these nematodes, and these Naga people and these reptilians and these aliens, all this spookism, they trying to use that to try to deter us from the mission to figure it out, because it'll turn into monsters and shit like that. These are the monsters. The microbiome life the this is the mystery life they talking about, the the yeah, mystery life, the unseen. But they've been genetically modifying a lot of stuff for a long time. Yeah, these schools and all of the corporations, shit they been testing and figuring out and decoding what what functions of the body can live with and what functions the body can live without. Just figuring out the cells of the body and how they function just to mess them up. Shit like um, ribosomes or whatever you want to call them. They know that these functions, I mean, them cells are a good part of the mRNA, which is messenger. So they holding a good part of information. So antibiotics stop the formation of your mRNA and your tRNA. But you got an illness, take antibiotics. They push antibiotics strong. The lifestyle that we getting pushed is gonna stop this life. It's gonna stop the beginning of life. And then what? Yeah, but I got sidetracked. But here, let me go to explain breaking this down so we can all get a clearer understanding on how this light working and how we all unique and we got missions because from the looks of it, it's like we was called here. So it's like we got a mission. Our purpose. The purpose is in the flaw. Because if something is always got room for improvement, which is how our thoughts should be, we can always see potential. And if we can always see potential and possibility, then there's always room for growth, which is inevitable, which is what the energy been doing since antiquity. And they trying to see how much they can alter it and damage it before it stop or slow down. And it ain't stopped or slow down yet. Because they still don't know how to control themselves or it. But, yeah. Okay, so this thunder, right? This thunder shocking the trees. All of this is waking the larva up. And then at that time, that's when development began. And your body plan and all of this. But at the same time, your organs are forming for this music. At the same time, your organs are forming for the receiving of the your organs are forming for the resonance of the harmony of earth to become a human being. English is a tricky language. Like we see, lit means color, hue, dye, appearance. Because multiple things are helping shape your physical appearance, like nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon. All of this stuff is coming together to make that capsule, to make you, us in the capsule. I keep saying you. And this is what they hide in. They gotta make us fear it before they tell us the truth. But if we seek it for ourselves, we can already be on it and taking it to a whole better level, like we about to do. Man, but this prove we everything. We go through every sign of the zodiac, through seasons, every day, every month, every um transition shit. We just can make predictions and make sense of what's presented and what we see. So yeah, you see the stars, like our sky. It's like we looking up at the ocean from the bottom view. We looking up at the next ground type. Like we looking at the seeds, planet just fixed, but they like turning like a compass, showing us like, yeah, this how it go. So you got plenty of time to record it. So go ahead, get it in, get it in while you can. But see, this simulation we in, don't present it to us like that. They present nature it's a it's a detriment. Like we can't trust it. And that's fake news. They the real fake news. Like all these people giving their currency away. Attention, focus, and awareness. They giving it all away for appearance that's not even gonna last for as half as they living. And people hate the truth, but hey, I'm glad that ain't something I gotta combat with, like them people that's making the schools and shit. The schools and colleges and shit. Like the first college in Mexico. It wasn't built for a good reason. Before it was infested with Mexicans, so called the Indians, all that good Algonquin and all that. But yeah, you can quote me on this one.